What's up? Today we're going to roast some local businesses. We're going to roast their Google business profiles. We're going to show them how they could rank higher, how they could tweak their websites to get a whole bunch more customers. First things first, all this totally out of love. This is just hopefully to be helpful to some people. No ill will to anybody. I make some jokes. I'm sorry. I love you. I promise. But the search we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to do Columbus, Georgia appliance repair. First thing to note is that when you type in a city or a town or something on Google and your keyword, you're going to get a little bit different rankings than if you're in that area, right? And you're just typing the keyword, right? So this example here, so if I'm in Columbus, Georgia, and I type in appliance repair, your results will be different than my results here in Florida-ish, farish away. And the reason is because when you use that service area, when you use Columbus, Georgia, you use the name of that city, Google is going to start giving preferential treatment to businesses who are near the centroid of kind of where Columbus is on Google Maps. So what I mean by that is you can see where Columbus is listed here. Businesses that are close to kind of this centroid will get a little bit preferential treatment, because think about it this way, proximity is obviously a huge ranking factor, right? If I'm up here in the top of Columbus and I'm just sitting at my home and I type in appliance repair, Google's going to try and give me the businesses around here, right? If I type in Columbus, Georgia appliance repair and Google has no idea where I am, or I'm super far away in Florida, then it's going to use this as the reference point to find businesses close to here, right? And so you can see the couple rankings are relatively close. You can see appliance solution here. They're ranking pretty close to there. ACO appliance, they're not too far away up here, and they've got decent reviews. And so you can see Google's going to give a little bit of preferential treatment to the businesses that are close to kind of this centroid. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into a ranking report. So this was a ranking report for Green's appliance repair. They're ranking pretty good on the north side of Columbus. But let's go ahead and open this up and let's check out the other businesses as well. So kind of the number one top dog, ranking 79% of the time, is this appliance solution business. So let's see what they're doing right. So they've got 496 reviews with a 4.8 star rating. That's, textbook, right? That's perfect. If we look at their reviews and look at their review recency, let's see. Well, they're a little bit slow on reviews. Only 2 reviews in the last month. Geez, I need to reach out to them. Hey, yo, give me a cold call. Say, what's up? You need some reviews. What's going on? So they've really kind of slowed down, it looks like. But they have gotten a review in the last couple days, and they have far more reviews than their competitors. Let's take a look at their website. You can see they have no website. Wow, that's incredible. So you can see for the search term appliance repair in this area, appliance solution is ranking incredibly well. That goes to show how important these reviews are. That's crazy. I did not even plan this. But you can see they don't even have a website. They just have more reviews than everybody else, and they're dominating everywhere. So basically, appliance repair, they got appliance in the name of their business, so that's huge. Yeah, their Google business profile is appliance repair service, their main business category, so that seems to be optimized. They have some other categories listed here: microwave oven repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. So they have some of that stuff listed there as well. And they have an address, right? So they have their address listed publicly. They're not a service area business. So you can see, even without a website, you do the things right in your Google business profile, you have an address. Since they are near Columbus there, that's probably a pretty good location for them. They're crushing it. Let's take a look at Dykes Appliance. Dykes Rapid Appliance Repair. So 87 reviews, 5.0 rating. So nowhere near as many reviews as other people, but they do have a website, so that's cool. You can see they also have an address, and they're also not too far away from the centroid of Columbus here. So that kind of gives you an idea. My goal with this video is to hopefully help you realize that kind of how Google's working. So you could kind of look at your own search results and dissect it. And I highly, highly, highly recommend getting some form of tool to show you the truth, because Google is going to personalize your search results. You're in a certain area. If you get a tool like Local Brand Manager, Local Falcon, or something, it'll give you kind of the truth to see how you're actually ranking and not just how you're ranking on your phone there. And also you could use incognito mode. That probably help a little bit, but it's not like the end all be all, right? But if we take a look at their site, we can see honestly just pretty basic site here. Not a bunch of doesn't look very keyword optimized. Doesn't seem like there's a bunch of keywords here. Yeah, not a lot of pages. They've got an about page. Dykes Appliance Repair, that's good. And they have appliance repair in their name. So come on now. Appliance repair, of course they're going to crush for the search term appliance repair, right? Search term here, appliance repair. Their grid is, just amazing. They're doing very well. If we take a look at their gallery, you can see they've got some photos here. It's honestly just a very basic website. So note to self, if I wanted to start an appliance repair company in Columbus, Georgia, spin up a website, get a couple hundred reviews, optimize my name to include appliance repair, I bet I can start getting some leads pretty quickly here. I don't say that. Obviously, I know the business as itself, appliance repair, I'm sure it's hard and has challenges. I'm just saying that this market looks like it's a great opportunity for anybody that knows a little bit about SEO to kind of come in here and do really well. And I show a place like Columbus, Georgia, as opposed to somewhere that has no people versus Atlanta, Georgia, or Houston, or just some big city, because most of us are in these sort of towns, right? right? Like obviously there are these massive cities, right? And there's lots of businesses in these massive cities, right? But a lot, like those are really competitive. That kind of comes with a different tool set and a different kind of expectation of what you need to do to rank. But, you know, if you are in a town with a couple 100,000 to like, you know, 20,000, 30,000 people, like there are so much opportunity there normally because it's just so much less competitive. And so I think this is be a little bit more relatable for most people. And honestly, if you are in one of those cities, a really big city, and you want to go all in on SEO as a strategy to grow your business, like you're gonna have to learn a lot of technical stuff. Just to zoom out a little bit, I'm always a little bit scared to go like super technical with y'all because I have hopped on a whole bunch of coaching calls in the past and gotten super technical with people. It's just kind of overwhelming and you don't do anything. And so I want the content on the site to be like, one, effective. If it's not gonna get you results, then I don't want to talk about it, right? But I want it to also be simple enough for you to actually execute on it, right? Because that's the only thing that matters, like actually changing your behavior and doing it. And maybe one day I'll have like some more advanced trainings if people really want to learn and get nitty gritty on it. But anyways, yeah. So let's go back. We can see one choice here, 495 reviews, 4.7 star rating. Let's look at their review recency. How many reviews are they getting consistently? You know, getting a couple reviews, had some bad reviews coming in, so that's not great. But you can see one choice, appliance repair. They've got appliance name, they've got an address. This is a really interesting point here. So look how much farther away from the Columbus Centroid they are than the other businesses, right? That other business with like 500 reviews, look how close they were to Columbus. The other one's all the way out here, look how close they are here. And so I'm wondering if that kind of gives you an idea of like, we did this whole search around Green's appliance repair. But yeah, so I wonder if that's why they are a couple slots down, because maybe they are pretty far outside of Columbus. I mean, they still have more views than anybody else, and they still have a 4.7 rating, which is pretty good. Google is going to take into effect that they're at 4.7 and the other person's at 4.8, but it shouldn't have that big of a difference. Maybe only the 2 slots is what it is, really, because I think their average ranking is like number 4. And so if we go take a look at their site, we can see once again, pretty basic site, does not look SEO optimized, does not have keywords on it. Let's see if they've got a quality heading. You can see titles all right. It says their homepage, right? You can remove that. Description has their keyword in it. That's good. Headings, we got two H1s. That's not necessarily how you're supposed to do it. If we look at the headings, let's see if they have keywords in them. Quality repairs to help extend the life of your appliances. So we have repair and appliances in there. That's good. We serve Fort Benning and its families. I would probably change this to Columbus. I mean, they're pretty much in Columbus, right? Fort Benning is probably somewhere near Columbus, but I would imagine people are still typing in Columbus. I could be wrong. That might be something that's very niche to the area that they know that I don't, and I'm just speaking out my butt here. Yeah, I would probably include appliance repair service area. Boom. Like appliance repair Columbus, right? Including your main service in your service area, it's going to help you rank so much higher. And so having these optimized with those keywords would be a lot better, I would imagine. So yeah, just a basic site. And if they could add service pages, basically saying we serve these, we provide these services, or if they could provide service area pages saying, hey, we provide these service areas, I think it'd be very helpful for them. But overall, you can see on this grid kind of what's coming through time and time again is like the main keyword in the business name. Do you have your address listed and is it close to where you want to? And if not, you know, service area business is fine. It's just a little bit harder to rank. How many reviews you have, how frequently you're getting reviews, what's your star rating? And yeah, just the importance of location, reviews, and your optimized website. Obviously, you can see the guy that was ranking number 1 here didn't have a website. That shows how powerful having the word appliance or appliance repair in your name is, and it shows how important those reviews are. So if you enjoyed this video and you want me to make more content like this, I can go into your specific area if you want to. Just drop it down below in the comments. And if you're interested in getting some more reviews, feel free to sign up my link down below in the description. You can get started with Review Harvest. I poured the last 2 years of my life into building Review Harvest, trying to make it super easy for home service businesses to get the reviews that they deserve so they can rank higher on Google, get more customers. It takes 10 minutes to set up, pay per review. You only pay once you get results, and we can automate the process of getting those reviews, responding to those reviews, repurposing those reviews, all for you so you can rank higher on Google. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out this next one.